All right, we'll get started. Just kind of wading through the log. There's really not a whole lot there. The aggravated assault, that was domestic. Somebody was threatened with a knife. No injuries from that. The other assault was a simple assault, domestic. The burglaries, we had a couple of garages that were entered, a business that was entered, house. Nothing big from really any of those. The disorderlies, a couple of trespassings, some guys that were wandering around in traffic, and then a warrant. The embezzlement was a car that was loaned out. The family disputes had some protection orders, stalking, and then a domestic. The frauds, one of them was a report. The other was somebody tried to pass a fake $100 bill. That was a late report. It happened a few days. I'm not sure why there was a delay, but obviously no arrests on that one.
You guys get a lot of those, like fake hundreds?
You know, the fake bills, yeah, some. I mean, it seems to come in spurts. Sometimes they're hundreds, sometimes they're 20s. Those 20s and hundreds are probably the most common. This one, actually, the clerk noticed that it said play money on it. We've seen a lot of different variations. Some of them have had Chinese symbols on it. Some of them have motion picture use only on it. Others are poor photocopies of bills. Yeah, they just kind of, there's some here and there that kind of pop up, and sometimes the clerks recognize that before they accept it. Sometimes it's found that they don't see it right away, and then so when somebody else is going through or the bank is going through the deposits, then they find them.
What's the best way to kind of check that? Is that just kind of checking the money?
On the bills,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of security features that are built into the bills, and those are the best one. I know there's a lot of businesses rely on those pens, but sometimes those pens can be fooled. You know, the best thing to do is holding it up to a light source and looking for the watermark or looking for the band that identifies the bill in it. And those are the easiest ones, and those are, you're not going to have to worry about getting a false positive or a false negative like you would with a pen. So those built-in security measures are probably the best thing to confirm if it's legit or not. The larcenies, a few shopliftings. One of them, somebody entered an unlocked car. Nothing big out of those. Narcotics, one of them was some paraphernalia. Another was meth, and the last one involves juveniles. The sex offenses, those are all reports. No arrests on any of those. Simple assault was another domestic. The weapons violation, that was some gunshots. Somebody heard some gunshots coming from Arrowhead Park, which is on East Arrowhead Parkway. Officers got out there, found 7 shell casings. No damage was reported, no injuries were reported for anything.
What time is that at?
That was about 2:30 a.m. this morning.
And what, is it 7 shelters?
7 shell casings were found, and that fits with what the people had heard. They thought 5 to 7 gunshots. So. The only other thing I just wanted to circle back, and we had an unattended death on January 18th. That was a man that was found outside on 29th Street North and North Van Epps Avenue. The toxicology report came back, and the coroner determined that the cause of death was hypothermia due to methamphetamine toxicity, and then the manner of death was accident. So obviously nothing suspicious with that case, but I know there was some interest in that before, and I just wanted to follow up.
What date was that, January 8th?
January 18th is when it was reported.
What was across the street?
29th Street North and North Van Epps. That's all I have. Anything else?